Okay, so look, right? I got this firewall, right? Yeah, I said firewall. I got this firewall, right? I got this joint on the edge of my network. When I say the edge, I'm talking about, the service. Oh, I'm gonna break this thing down for you, right? I got this firewall, right? So all my communication from the house, right, is sitting behind this firewall. Everything on the other side, like outside, is on the other side of the firewall. You feel me? So this joint is dope because it's like, you might know like firewalls, like the software joints where you install an application on your computer or your phone, and now you have a firewall. You may not even know that exists, but it do. But I got a real firewall, a real one. Like it's physical, like a real box, like a box. Like you touch it, it's blue. That joint is hot, yo. They get hot too if you don't have the right air ventilation. But I got a firewall, yo. So look, this joint is serious because all my communication on my home network, so me like, Xboxes and PlayStations and, TVs and like phones and laptops and tablets and phones, all that stuff, right, is behind the firewall. All this firewall talk is getting hot in here. Hold up. Firewall. I got a firewall, yo. So listen. Now, this firewall is like, man, so I'm gonna say some stuff. You might not understand what I'm saying, but I'm gonna just say it anyway, alright? It's a layer 7 firewall. Layer 7, son. So when I say layer 7, I'm talking about the OSI reference model. Layer 7, application layer. Man, the application layer is where... Listen, all the firewalls before this was at layer 4. We talking about layer 7. We're on a whole nother level. Not layer 4. That one you got on your phone, layer 4. At home, layer 4. I got layer 7, son. So let me tell you what the layer 7 joint do, right? So now I can get into the details, yo. This joint, I got all kind of control over what come in and what go out. You feel me? I got a situation where I can put a data filtering profile on this joint, right? And just like any information that go out, that leave outside of my house, digital information that leave outside of my house, I can block that joint, yo. Social security numbers, credit cards, anything. Just set up the profile, son. Oh, I got a firewall, y'all. You know what else that joint do? Listen. So you know how like you got virus software on your joint. You better have some virus software on your joint. But if you don't, wait. I got you though. Hit me up in the comments or something, right? But listen, you got the firewall joint. You got the antivirus joint, right? See, you got the antivirus joint on your phone, if you smart, and you got it on your computer, if you wise. But if you like me, you got a firewall, son. This firewall is on the edge. So that means it's before you even get to my computers, my phones, my tablets, my laptops, my computers, my PlayStation, my stuff is behind the firewall, son. So this joint at layer 7, it's doing a deep packet inspection as the packets cross the firewall, son. So if it's not gonna let nothing in my network that has anything malicious, virus, that's infected, that's a cyber attack, it ain't coming through the firewall, son. That's why I got a firewall, son. So listen, So this firewall, right? This joint stops the viruses, it stops the malware, it stops the worms, it stops all the botnets, it stops all that stuff gets stopped on the outside, on the other side of the firewall, son. You ain't got no firewall, do you? You probably ain't even know where the firewall was until I just told you. I got a firewall, son. Layer 7. Application layer. That ain't even the half of it. So look, right? So anything that's a virus, anything that's malware, anything that's malicious won't even come through my home, son. Cause I got a firewall that's inspecting all the traffic that's coming in my house. And if it look like any of the viruses that ever been seen before, if it look like any of the malware that we know that's out there, if it's a vulnerability that's being exploited out there, if it's information trying to, oh, son, listen. And even if you did make it through, right, I'm gonna catch you on the way out. Cause you gotta go through the firewall, son. So the DNS signatures, we got the doggone antivirus signatures and spyware signatures. All that's on the firewall, son. I got a firewall, y'all. All my traffic inside on my network is on the inside of the firewall. All y'all stuff, y'all on the outside of the firewall. I configure the policies that say what go out and what come in. You feel me? I got a firewall, y'all. Y'all don't know about this, did you? Y'all ain't know about that, did you? Layer 7. So listen, that ain't even the half of it, y'all. So if you notice, you're going to start noticing everything is HTTPS. HTTPS. What's up with this S, y'all? That's secure. Secure communication. That means it's encrypted. You know what? They've been getting through y'all firewalls because they've been encrypting the traffic. But guess what? I could decrypt all that at the firewall, y'all. What? What? At the firewall? Man, get at me, y'all. I'm gonna teach y'all what the firewall do. Get at me, get at me, get at me.